I think I've lost over 1,000 elo today. No. I've lost over 100 elo today, testing out different ways to play Incineroar EX. It was one of my favorite decks last season before Journey Together, but right now it's not working. So we're trying to get our elo back, and we're doing that with Hydreigon. It's one of the best rogue decks at the moment. It's definitely not meta for sure, but it can hold its own if you can get Obsidian up and running. It looks like we're going against Volcanion EX with Magmortar. I like what I'm seeing. I mean, that's what I tried to do today with that Incineroar deck, but alas, that's why we have a late video today. I just could not win. Or I was winning, it's just like not against decks I wanted to win against, and they were just like long and grueling. Here's a Precious Trolley. That's pretty good to have in your first hand, my friend. They're gonna find themselves, oh my god, speaking of Incineroar, this is exactly what I was playing today. What the heck? This is my build. Wait, they had the same idea as me. I can, what? I have just been awakened. I wasn't playing the Volcanion EX, I couldn't find room for it, but Dunsparce feels like the correct choice for Incineroar, because Dunsparce EX can actually punch through Cornerstone, something that Incineroar can't. But we're not playing Incineroar right now, we're playing Hydreigon. So let me wake up a little bit, get the Dark Energy, that's what we needed. Let's go for a Buddy Poffin and a TM Evo. And this way we can evolve our Pidgey and our Deino into things that we need. Let's go grab ourselves another, I think 2 Deino. I think the Hydreigon, Zweilous is here, Pidgeotto's here, the whole gang's here. This is good. Our Fez will be our Evo slave, and we'll save the Nest Ball for Fezandipiti. Let's go for the Evo. 1 Pidgeotto, 1 Zweilous. I don't think we're going to lose the Fezandipiti here, if I'm not mistaken. If they find that Incineroar, maybe I shouldn't have benched the Deino. I think maybe just the Zweilous and the Pidgeotto would have been good, because then they couldn't attack. But if they just attach more energy, they can move, but I don't know. The issue with Incineroar is that every single Pokemon you need is a 2 retreat cost. Like, you can't just easily shift them around. Here's Magmortar. My burn will be amplified. They're gonna play the Arven, so they can find themselves. They can find Switch. They can find Rare Candy. I don't know. They need a lot of pieces to actually get the KO on my Fez here. Also, when I said Nest Ball for Fez, Fezandipiti was already on the bench. Did someone catch that? Am I crazy? I'm losing my mind, man. It's been a long day. Here's an Earthen Vessel. They might just be TM Evoing here, off with that Volcanion. That makes sense. And I don't think I will be able to attack unless they KO something. So, unless I find myself Pidgeot, Hydreigon, off the Iono, and then I can find a Neo Upper and start punching with that. But I don't think I can, honestly. It's a very slow format. They're taking their time choosing which energies they want. Okay, they're going to discard Professor's Research. For 2 Fire Energy, attach TM Evo to Volcanion. It's like, sure, just load up all your energies onto 1 Litten because my bench is not full. And then I'll just boss up another one, and that one just stuck. Like, it's so difficult to play. Did they just fail their Evo? What is going on? There's the Evo. They were taking a while. There's a Magmortar. There's a Dunsparce. Okay, so they're not opting for the Torracat. It seems like when they're in their vessel, they were looking for what Pokemon they could evolve. That's going to be a lot of burn. They have 2 Magmortars up. I flip Tails, so I'm still burned. And that's not great for me. I'm going to definitely have to move this here. The lack of Dark Patch is really appalling, I must say. Let's go for a Nest Ball and find ourselves a Budew, maybe, in case we want to do that. But let's go for Iono. I do want to move this Fezandipiti out for sure, so if I can't find the Pidgeot here, I don't, because of course I don't. We'll attach a Dark Energy to Zweilous, and then we will retreat into Budew. And that's okay, because Budew can just serve as a Counter Gain activator, you know what I'm saying? Item lock them for a little bit, prevent that Rare Candy. I think we'll be fine. Pokemon, like, I feel like after the honeymoon phase of looking at all the new cards and seeing fun things to play, people just start playing the meta, which is either Terra Box or Dragapult, and you just start having not a fun time anymore. That's sort of what I'm going through right now, but we're still gonna keep it going, man. Hydreigon EX, I'm gonna see, 1, if we can beat this Incineroar, but 2, if we can pick up some more wins after. They're able to run away draw, but no Rare Candy means no Incineroar. They do hard evolve onto Torracat. They're gonna promote my Pidgeotto. Oh my god, my Pidgeotto. The Pidgeotto's gonna die to burn, and it's gonna deactivate Fez, because that's how that works. Here's a Scalding Steam, and it's gonna take exactly 80 damage, because of course they're gonna find their boss's orders, and that's just how life is. I lose my 1 Pidgey, so no Pidgeot next turn. We will have to Night Stretch for it. There's another Deino. I get all the Deinos I ever want into my hand. Let's go for Arven. We need the Hydreigon here, so let's go for Counter Gain. Get Night Stretcher my Pidgey back. And what we can do is punch the Volcanion, but it doesn't KO because I don't have the Pecharunt Binding Mochi play. So we might just need a Budew PRE again to put that within the 200 range. Who knows? We'll see. Let's go get ourselves a Hydreigon. That is now online. We can attack, but I don't think I want to. So we're going to go for PRE here. Bring them down 200. We'll go down 2 prizes. I just like want to slow down that Incineroar. I want to KO this Volcanion and then build up my Pidgeot so we can actually properly get it way back into this game. That's my thought process right now. They do find the Incineroar. That's great. My bench is pretty big so that they will be attacking for 1 energy. But unless they have another boss, they can't retreat this Volcanion and they can't kill my Fezandipiti at the moment. So feeling all right. How was your week today? Mine was pretty ass, I must say. I only put 1 video out. Work was like kind of exhausting. Existing has been exhausting. This person I'm playing against is taking so long, which is why I'm going on this tangent right now. But anyway, they're attaching onto Incineroar. They'll hit me with a Scalding Steam, finally. I'm losing my mind right now, dude. 13 minutes? Come on. Okay. We have our Hydreigon. We can kill this Volcanion. They can't KO us next turn. I can set up a Obsidian to bomb all Magmortars. Come on. We can do this. Let's go for Counter Gain here. Crashing Headbutt. Take out this Volcanion. They can't return KO on my Hydreigon at least. But if I can find myself Rare Candy Pidgeot next turn, we can start doing stuff. Hydreigon EX, Iono, not what I need. They want to give me all my Hydreigons and Dinos this game, nothing else. They're going to get out of item lock. Their Incineroar is charged up with 2 energies. What's their play? The 2 Magmortars brings the Incineroar burn damage up to 320, which is just 10 off, or 310 rather, which is just 20 off of 330. Is it 310 or 320? I don't know. It's really close though, but I know for a fact it doesn't kill Hydreigon or Charizard or Mamoswine because 330 is an absurdly high number. Here's an Arven. If they have a Defiance Band, it's GG. It's cooked. That's how I play it. I play Defiance Band, which fixes the number. They're not going to find one. They're going to find Rare Candy TM Evo. Go for the Rare Candy into the second Incineroar. So they'll have a backup attacker. And they're going to go for the Blaze Blast, 240 plus 8 burn, which is 320, like I said. If I don't cure myself here, I do cure myself. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so our goal here, getting an Obsidian down onto 3 prizes before it gets bad. We can find ourselves Arven into... If that Tera Orb was an Ultra Ball, I would find Pidgeot here. But Arven can get me Rare Candy or Ultra Ball and nothing else, realistically. So we're going to have to go for this Iono, I think. Iono doesn't feel good because we're only getting 4. But yeah, no, this is not ideal. We can go for an attach here because Counter Gain is no longer active. And we just have to go for this Crashing Headbutt again. We're losing our Hydreigon next turn. Yeah, but we have Crispin. We have Flip the Script. If we can find ourselves Pidgeot or like a Rare Candy or something, we could have a chance to take a big KO. We shall see. Yeah, that burn, that boss onto my Pidgeotto was a great play by our opponent here. Except I don't want to compliment him because he's thinking like, he's taking 7 years to think about it. There's another Volcanion. Will they be retreating into Volcanion so they deactivate my Fez? That might be the move. It might just be the move. Here's a Blaze Blast, they don't do that. They're going to let me keep my Fez, which is exactly what I need because I don't know how I'm going to KO this thing without it. Let's push up Deino. Have our Counter Catcher. We can flip the script. Let's go flip the script. We can find our Pidgeot. We found the Rare Candy. Okay, so let me think about this. I can KO with... I need to KO with Hydreigon, otherwise their Incineroar kills me. And we're going to keep our bench tight. So let's go for Ultra Ball away on Pech and Crispin. Because Arven, I need to find Rare Candy again. Oof, I don't know. Let's throw away Counter Catcher. Let's throw away Bloodmoon. Yeah, let's throw away Bloodmoon. Find ourselves Pidgeot. I guess we could have found just straight up Hydreigon and then Crispin. Yeah, maybe that... I really want my Pidgeot though, I think. Let's go for this. Let's grab ourselves our... I have no recovery. I should not have thrown out my Bloodmoon, actually. I think we just grab ourselves Iono, because they can't attack right now. They need to attach another energy for turn. So, let's just grab Iono. This is not ideal. We can boss up their Magmortar, and then hit the Iono. Send them down to 2 cards, and we just gotta stall for a second, because I did not think this through. We grab ourselves a Devo. Oh, we can go for the Devo play. Let's go for Devo. That's Wow, wonderful. Energy attach, and then Devo, kill that Incineroar. And they only have one energy on the other one, and they can't retreat. So I think this is fine. This is the issue with Incineroar, guys. Like, this is what I was dealing with when I was playing it. Like, your opponent just benches 2 Pokemon, and that's it. You can't attack. And there's a Devo. Grab ourselves this. 3 prizes left. What we can do is try to find ourselves our Bloodmoon, but we've already used our Night Stretcher. Where's our Super Rod? In the prizes. But if we can find ourselves a way to KO that Volcanion with a Briar, we can just win the game. I think that's asking a lot, though. They're going to evolve into Magmortar again. Evolve into Magmortar. Yeah, of course. Get them back down. They have an Incineroar. They have 2 Incineroars in their hand. No Rare Candy. And they don't have a Switch. So far, so good. They'll attach Fire Energy to Magmortar. Play Iono on their own. That's great. I do want 3 new cards because the cards I have right now are not good. Find ourselves Rare Candy Hydreigon. Okay. That means the Neo Upper can start going to town. Let's get Rare Candy directly into Hydreigon. And we can quick search for... Let's find a Dark first, and then we can kill this Magmortar, and then we can finish the game off with an Obsidian. I think that sounds good. Just to hide it. They don't know what my A-Spec is yet. Crashing Headbutt, take out this Magmortar. They can promote something. They have no way to kill this. They have 2 cards in hand. Yeah, we've crawled our way back here. They're on 10 minutes down on the clock. I have 13. Still no Super Rod. They'll promote a Volcanion. And that, yeah, again, like, crazy how this first game of this video is against Incineroar because I was spending all day trying to make that deck work. Exactly how they're playing it, actually. Without the Volcanion, because more Dunsparce is better than 1 Volcanion. There's a Night Stretcher. That was like the 3rd Iono in a row. They'll find Torracat. It's all but over, my friend. We have the Neo Upper now. You Iono'd me into it. And let's just finish off this game here. We're gonna flip heads as well. Get out of this burn. And 1 Neo Upper attach, and we'll just bomb their whole squad. Let's go Obsidian. 130 here. And then let's just kill both that and the Torracat. We're gonna save... I'm a big cat guy, so I'm gonna save 1 cat from death. And that's gonna be the game, guys. Kinda close, but Incineroar, if this doesn't prove that Incineroar is not where it should be, I don't know what does. Like, they need to accompany Flumi or something. It's just too hard to play. Let's get into the next game. We're gonna start Fez for a second game. And it's looking like Festival Lead. And oh my god, that is a breath of fresh air. A breath of fresh air, as they say. Because we can Obsidian the entire zoo. Monkeys, fish, apples, you're all gone, man. They have no idea what I'm playing. They're just going first. I have a Fezandipiti. We have 2 Buddy Poffins and an Arven. So life is good. Life is good. They're going to pass it up after attaching Vitality Band and Whirlpool. Grass Energy. Buddy Poffin. Let's find ourselves 1 Pidgey, 1 Deino. And then Buddy Poffin again. Find ourselves 1 Pidgey, 1 Deino. That way we have this nice pattern of like a zebra on my bench. You know, I do this intentionally, guys. We'll put down Earthen Vessel and TM Evo from our Arven. And Vessel away this Mochi. We certainly don't need that. All of their guys are really small. Grab ourselves 2 Dark. Maybe a Dark and a Steel. Let's grab ourselves 2 Dark so Crispin could be a play at some point. Put that there. Throw on TM Evo. I didn't even check if we have a Zweilous and a Pidgeotto, but we're going to have to do that anyway. So 1 of each. There's Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto, I feel like, ranks #1 in America for most prized card in the game. That's based on my research of I don't know, the Pokemon statistical chances. I don't know. I'm just yapping right now. Losing my mind today. Here's Arven. For Buddy Poffin and TM Evo. Buddy Poffin down. They can find themselves another apple, another monkey. That's exactly what they're also doing it, like, alternating. See, this guy gets it. We put the monkey, we put the apple. You know, another monkey, another apple. Retreat the fish into the apple. So, okay, now you're not alternating anymore, man. Come on now. They're going to TM Evo onto the Applin. Throw down an Earthen Vessel. Discard an Arven. I'm assuming their last card is, like, a research or something. Put Grass Energy on the Applin, and then Evo into, what, 2 Groupies? Surely? Because, or I guess you need an Applin, you need a Diplin and a Groupie. Or a Thwacky, that's what it's called. Thwacky? Yeah, okay, 2 Thwacky. Thwacky just being, like, Pidgeot EX is crazy. They're gonna pass, or they're gonna finish their turn. We have the Rare Candy in hand. Should I use it, or should I just go into Hydreigon? We might as well use it, right? Yeah, we'll see. We'll save a Zweilous. I feel like that's correct. We'll go Ultra Ball away on Counter Catcher and Budew. Find ourselves Pidgeot EX, and we need a Crispin. We need a Crispin to attack. Otherwise, we're just gonna be sitting ducks. Let's go for a quick search. Do we have Crispin in our deck? We do, and we have the. We also can get Neo Upper. Now let's go for Crispin first. We have the supporter for turn still. Let's go grab ourselves Psychic and Steel. Psychic and Steel. We will put the Steel into my hand, attach Psychic to Hydreigon, attach this Dark to Hydreigon, and then retreat our Fezandipiti. Let's punch this Applin, and hopefully we can mill Diplins and Festival Grounds. Just so they can't, okay, we're gonna mill Iono, Buddy Poffin, and something else. Take 1 prize. And next turn, 1 Neo Upper, we can just bomb the squad. Bomb their whole team. They're gonna promote Applin, evolve into Diplin, and that enables Boom Boom Groove. There's an attach. Okay, so they can do the wave. And they're hitting for freaking weakness, dude. Hold on. Do we die? Oh my god, wait. Brock Scouting is their supporter of choice. So they don't find themselves Black Belt. They're gonna max out their bench. That's gonna do 100 damage twice. They can go Boom Boom Groove for a max belt, I think. Wait, this might be clipped. I'm losing my mind. I might just, my Hydreigon might die to an apple here. Here's a Boom Boom Groove. They're doing 100. 100 plus 50 is 300. Okay, so I think I live. Oh my god. Even with max belt, I think they can't get the KO because they're maxing out at 300 with weakness. Am I mistaken? Am I mistaken? I don't know. They're gonna find a Super Rod off the Boom Boom Groove, actually. Okay, oh my god, I live. Here's a Festival Grounds. Okay, they need the Festival Grounds for it to work. Wait! No, it's hitting 200. It's weakness each time. Oh my god, bro. Nah. That's criminal. Let's promote Pidgeot. No Obsidian for me. How can I get Obsidian up? No Dark Patch? Oh my brother. Oh my god. Okay, let's go for Flip the Script. What do we do here? Their Diplins are demonic. We can quick search for... We can find ourselves our Hydreigon, but like, what do we do? Ultra Ball away, Pech, and Rare Candy? Oh my god. Find ourselves another Hydreigon. Put that there. We need to find we need the Neo Upper because otherwise we can't attack even with Crashing Headbutt. Oh my god. Let's go find Neo Upper. We can find the Dark as well. Dark and Counter Gain. We're gonna save the Neo Upper just in case. Let's find Dark. Jesus Christ, man. I don't know if I should put this on the internet today because I'm actually like losing my damn mind. Let's go kill this Diplin. If they don't have another Diplin, then they can't, or they can promote their, oh my god, yes. Yes, we discard Max Belt, guys. There's a chance we can win against this freaking zoo animal. They'll promote Applin. That means they have Diplin in hand because then otherwise they can't use Boom Boom Groove, right? Yeah, they have the Diplin. Okay, so they Boom Boom Groove again for an energy, and it's just like, oh my god. It's just, there's no winning with this. There's actually no winning. One small apple and a crew of animals versus a 3-headed dragon, you just can't win. That's just how it is. Here's another Boom Boom Groove. This is a cry for help. I think I might, this video's theme might be different. Normally I'm like, this deck is great because we can do this and that. No, today is a bad day, chat. We have a Briar. They're gonna go down to 2 prizes. Like, can I take 3 somehow? I don't know. I don't think I can. The only way we attack is with Bloodmoon. And Bloodmoon just gonna die. Maybe we attack with Pidgeot. Maybe Pidgeot Neo Upper is the way. There is a 200. There's 400 damage each turn. Yeah, why don't you? Okay. We'll promote Pidgeot. We might just need a KO with this Pidgeot here. Let's go for Neo Upper. Briar is activated. I'm gonna use a Briar and take 2 prizes on this Diplin, dude. I don't know what else I can do. Let's Nest Ball. Find ourselves a Bloodmoon for later, right? And then play the Briar, and then quick search. Let's quick search, bro. Come on, quick search for Night Stretcher. Like, what do we do? Buddy Poffin. Let's quick search for Buddy Poffin, and let's grab ourselves another Deino. Maybe the Hydreigon can come out and die one more time for us. Let's go for Blustery Wind. Take 2 prizes on their apple. Yes, let's discard that. Hello, best attack in the game. Maybe I should have just attacked with Pidgeot this whole time. Wait, what? Oh, I'm not a Tera Pokemon. Oh my god. Dude, I'm actually... No, I should have used Iono, man. Oh well. They're gonna promote another Applin because they have another Diplin. Can our Pidgeot kill their whole team? I don't know, we'll see. There's a Diplin. They can do, what, 160 this turn? There's another 200 this turn? Yeah, it's a lot of damage still. Boom Boom Groove. They can find themselves the Festival Lead. Or the Festival Grounds. Attach a Vitality Band. That means they're doing 240 or 220 total. There's a Festival Ground. There's a boss. Oh my god, my Fez. That's game, guys. And they're not hitting for weakness, but that's game. Good for you, man. Dude, I was so confident starting. I was like, oh, I can just nuke their whole squad. No, I'm taking 400 damage from a Diplin. We're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more, guys. You know, I'm gonna post this anyway. Digital footprint, who? You know what I'm saying? Look, I have 1350 elo right now. Like, I need to be put in an asylum or something, because I am, this is certainly a day of all time. Let's go second. At least we win a coin flip. We're gonna get 3 Arvens, 2 Rare Candy, and here we go. We start a Pecharunt. We're going against Zoroark. They have electric energy for some reason. Buddy Poffin in hand, Arven in hand. Survival Brace seems to be the way. Things are happening right now. I can't even tell. Like, they got the full end setup. They know what they're doing. I don't. There's an End Sigillif. Victory symbol. If you use this attack when you have exactly 1 prize of card remaining, you win this game. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. What if we played End Sigillif with Dusknoir and Xatu? And we just Dusknoir all the way until we have 1 prize card remaining? Actually, that's not how that works. That isn't how that works. They're going to attach onto Zoroark, bench a Reshiram. We'll have this is like the most beautiful hand I've ever seen. They're down a Deino, they're on a Pidgey. Do we have the Earthen Vessel? We do have Earthen Vessel. Do we have TM Evo? We do have TM Evo. Vessel away this Nest Ball. Vessel away Rare Candy because we're getting a bunch of stage 2s. Got ourselves 1 dark, 1 steel. Should have been 2 darks. Throw that there, throw that there. Nest Ball for another Deino just in case something bad happens. And let's go for this evolution onto Deino and Pidgey. Find the Pidgeotto. 3 games in a row where it's not prized. Okay, the Zweilous is prized. So good thing I have a Rare Candy still. Pidgeot EX in hand. Steel Energy in hand. Should have been a dark. I should have gone 2 dark from that Earthen Vessel. But I am stupid and I am delirious. And I want to go home. Here's a Nest Ball. Here's a End's Castle. They'll play an Arven. This should find them Ultra Ball or something to get the Zoroark, right? But then they'll have nothing to trade with. So we'll see. Ultra Ball and Rigid Band. They need to discard 2 items with that Ultra Ball. They are going to do it. Bye-bye Rigid Band, bye-bye Electric Energy. They find the Zoroark. They can't trade anything. They can retreat the... Oh, they can't attack, though. They can punch my Pecharunt. Night Joker, 170. Ow, that kind of hurts, but I think we'll be fine. Their hand is completely dead. Find a Bloodmoon. Let's go for Pidgeot. Let's go Ultra Ball away. Bloodmoon and switch. And grab ourselves Hydreigon. Hydreigon into Deino. And then we're going to need to attack with a Neo Upper. Otherwise we can, right? Correct. And let's see. We have the Neo Upper. Let's go for that. With just 1 attach, we can punch them and mill some cards. Let's go. Crashing Headbutt. Discard a... Give me something good. Colress, PP up, and Energy. It's pretty good. They'll draw 1. They can trade for 2. I give 1 card. Yeah, they're going to discard 1, grab 2. Maybe they can find another End Zoroark off that. Here's a Brock Scouting. Okay, they actually do. They can find another Zoroark and then trade again. This is how you multiply your assets, guys. 1 Brock Scouting into another Zoroark. Here's a trade on another Reshiram for 2 cards. Attach return onto Reshiram. And then Night Joker. What? 400 damage? Why? Why is it 400 damage? Oh my god, because of the first attack, dude. Maybe, like... What? How? What? I'm sick. I'm actually sick to my stomach. Let's go for Nest Ball for Fezandipiti. Flip the script. We have the Briar. We're gonna punch with Pidgeot here. Let's go for Quick Search. Grab ourselves Counter Gain. Bang. Attach there. Attach there. And then hit the Iono. It'll give them 1 more card, but my hand was really bad. So let's get 6 new cards. Get a Buddy Poffin. Let's find ourselves another Deino. No more Pidgey. No more Pidgey, chat. Let's just 1 more Deino. Sure, why not? Go for this here Blustery Wind and discard that End's Castle. Yes, please. Thank you. So this way they can't like just retreat and PP up onto their Zoroark, right? That's what I'm thinking. They're gonna promote the Reshiram. They will Night Stretcher for an energy. Go for a trade. They're looking for another End's Castle or else they can't attack here. Here's a Nest Ball for Fezandipiti. Okay. So there's an attach return. So they can powerful Rage here. And they're gonna Iono me back. Damn, my hand is pretty good, can't lie. Find myself another Pidgeot. My Briar once again. Here's a Flip the Script. Find another Reshiram. Here's an Earthen Vessel. Throw away Ultra Ball for Fire and Electric. It looks like this deck is built around Reshiram being a single prize attacker. That's kind of cool. And here's a pass. We're gonna top deck a Deino. Not great. We can attach return onto Deino. Go for a Quick Search. I think we just Iono again. Like, what do we do? I want to attack with Hydreigon. So we're going to find an Iono. Let's go put a Binding Mochi on that thing. Iono. We're looking for... We can't even double attach. Like, there's no Crispin. We do find the Rare Candy Hydreigon, though. That's pretty cool. Put that there. Throw down another Pidgey. I'm not punching that Reshiram. No, sir. We'll just give them a backup Deino and pass it up here. Yeah, if I Blustery Wind that thing, like, that powerful rage just return KO. And I learned that the hard way because I completely forgot that punching a Zoroark, if you don't OHKO a Zoroark, you lose. There's a trade after the PP up, so they can attack with Zoroark if they wish. Here's a Night Stretcher. Find themselves a Dark Energy, attach there, play End's Castle, promote the Zoroark. And imagine Zoroark had their Darmanitan on right now. That would suck, but good thing they didn't. Here's a boss. Oh my god, my Pecharunt. That is a free 2-prizer right there. Wait, can I take 3? Can I take 3 prizes with Briar or 4? I don't think it's possible. Bang goes my Pecharunt. I think we're in this game still, guys. Let's promote Pidgeot. As long as we can't kill the Zoroark, but we can kill the Fezandipiti because we do find the boss. Let's go for a flip the script. We have another Dark Energy. We're gonna need to find our Pecharunt again so we can maximize the damage, but here we go. Quick search. Do we have the Night Stretcher? We have the Night Stretcher. Maybe I should have got the Counter Catcher and then Arven for Night Stretcher. I think that would have been better, but same old. We're gonna use a boss instead. Find ourselves Pecharunt, because in order for Hydreigon to do more than 200 damage, you need the Pecharunt. Let's go patch this thing up. Bang. Now we're hitting 240. Let's go for boss on their Fez. And go for Crashing Headbutt for 240 damage. Denies flip the script because I'm KOing it. We discard Luminous and PP up. Take 2 prize cards. And here we go. Next turn, we just gotta do the same thing. Onto a Reshiram or some sort. Who knows? They will draw for turn. They can trade potentially into their own Night Stretcher, into a Fez, into, I don't know. I don't think they can OHKO my Hydreigon or anything on that board for that matter. Let's see. They're gonna retreat for free into the Zoroark, so they can use Night Joker. Imagine they had 1 prize and they could just Sigilyph to win the game. Here's a boss. Wait, I think that's their plan. They're gonna kill a Deino, and then next turn they're gonna Sigilyph to win the game. That's pretty funny, but I'm not gonna let that happen, bro. Not this time. Here's a trade. Attach a Survival Brace to Reshiram. Oh my god. Here's a Night Joker. Takes out the Deino. Okay, so we're gonna need to find Counter Catcher and Briar. That is the move. Let's promote Pidgeot. Come on, Briar. Let's thin our deck as much as we can. Here's a Devo. Let's go Nest Ball. Grab ourselves a Deino from here. Where are you at? Okay, Briar's in there, and Counter Catcher's in there. Okay. This is all dandy. Let's go for Tera Orb. Grab ourselves Hydreigon. Thinning is winning, chat. Thinning is winning. Iono, Ultra Ball, Devo, and Hydreigon. Grab ourselves our Pidgeot. And here we go. Come on. Flip the script into Briar. Please. Please, 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 please. No! Oh, man. Okay, wait. I think we can... Did we Crispin yet? We have not Crispin. We can do that instead. Okay, so let's go for Quick Search. Oh my god, we don't have the Steel Energy. Oh my god. Obsidian cannot even come out. I think we still need to kill that Sigilyph though. Jesus Christ. Crispin could have been my other way out because I have the Psychic. If I just found the Steel. Can I find the Steel somehow? Where do I have a... Don't have a Rod. Nope. The Steel's in here. Wait, what? My Steel's prized? It's still prized. And my Rod. Okay, we're gonna get this Counter Catcher. Holy smokes. Okay, we're gonna go Counter Catcher up the Sigilyph. Attach for turn. Oh, my Steel's on my Pidgeot, bro. Oh my god. Why did I do that? Now, why did I put my Steel on my Pidgeot? Let's attach onto... I don't even know. Let's attach onto Hydreigon, I guess. Retreat into it. And then go for this Iono. Send them to 1 card. Just 1. We have the boss. Nice. Crashing Headbutt. Take out the Sigilyph. They could just find another one. Hopefully they don't. All you need is the Night Stretch out Sigilyph, and that's going to be game. There's another Dark Energy. This entire video is going, like, just the worst way possible. Just the worst way possible. But we're gonna get this win, guys. I swear. Crispin is not the supporter you need, right? There's a fire. They're looking for... Okay, they're gonna attach onto Reshiram. They're looking for 1 Night Stretcher. They need 1 Night Stretcher for that Sigilyph. Retreat into Reshiram. They have a Survival Brace on this thing. That's why... Okay, 1-7. That's gonna be game, guys. Mashallah. Mashallah, dude. Boss. Reshiram. Crashing Headbutt. Holy crap. Dude, I can't play another one. That's gonna be the video, because I'm losing my mind. I'm actually losing my mind. There's my Zweilous. My Steel Energy is my Pidgeot. No Obsidian. I'm tweaking. I'm actually tweaking. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.